Commodity analysis. Welcome to commodity analysis on Monday, the 23rd of September 2013, and we're looking at DEC emini S&P, the DEC contract, and we're seeing quite a sharp fall this morning actually. DEC's now trading at 1698 and three quarters, and I just want to show you there's a major reaction line in play here. There's also a very important bunch of supporting median lines coming up, and we'll see whether price holds at the all important psychological 1700 level. And when I say holds, I mean I know we're trading underneath it at 1698 now, but that general area, if we can hold on this black lower median line parallel, and I'll just show you this fork is, as you can see there in the 240 minute, goes right back to early midsummer. There you are, 21st of August, the PO, P1 or A, B and C. It's a classic fork, and we're using this pivot, the actual lower, not this one. Both forks are important, and in fact, let's just pop that in there for you. One, two, and I've used these. Their reaction line was work, and of course you can see this defines this low here, there was support. But let's just go back to the 60 minute because I want to show you very quickly about some reaction lines and what's going on here. You can definitely see we have some correlation with price here on this downsloping dashed red reaction line, and there's a whole band of them in fact. And moving on to another template which we were looking at on Friday. In fact, if you saw on Friday, I put an extra free video out because I wanted to show you about mirror lines and how there's more than one reaction. And just have a look at this. You remember this? In fact, I'm going to do it over again for you. What we've done is we've drawn a manual trend line along the axis. And it's quite sharp in the two. Whoops, there we go. Let's just try and do this very quickly for you guys. There we go. We drop down to the 60 minute, and we had this line here. You can see it's this one here that we got the reaction on Friday. We saw a late sell-off, a general sell-off, and now look, here we are. This is the location of this line, the actual location, and I can't move. Let's get rid of that. I can't move this. If I try and move this line, that should, yeah, you go. It ticks back. It's been drawn by automatic indicator, and there, look at that. What a kiss and fall there. Just kisses the line. Now we're going down to the. Look at the difference there. There's the 30 minute. We're bang on the reaction line. The 15 minute. It's my manual trend line that I've drawn over it. Again, perfect correlation with price. Okay, so we're identifying more than one reaction from one reaction line. We're actually playing with this data representation system of bars and candles to actually find out what's going on in multiple time frames. And there's the first reaction we saw on Friday. Here we have today, this morning's, and of course there's no guarantee that this line location in the 15 minute might not have a reaction on it as well. I've seen this many times. So, and there we have that. And let's go down to the 5 and see, and there, that looked like quite a. Let's just. Oh yes, that's exactly what I wanted to show you. This is quite important. Let's go back to the 240 minute. If we draw a big fork, go the daily. We use these pivots. Forget the green fork. Although we're keeping the green fork because although price didn't reach the center line, we still have viable reaction lines and warning lines from that fork. That's why we're keeping the green fork. And of course, if you remember, the green fork showed good correlation on the upper median line parallel shortly after this high pivot here. This reaction line was in play there, this dotted one. But now I want to show you this. We're using the recent high, and if you look at the center line, now this is no guarantee, but it's quite an interesting development. There's the most recent, just look, see that? Now look down on the center line here, a kiss, some penetration, support, definite support there. There's some correlation with price also looking along there, not very much to go on, but this definitely is interesting. Have we seen the highs? I guess that's the question. That begs the question: have we seen? Is this? Are we about to tip and turn away from 1720s, the recent high at 1725? Are we about to go lower? Um, does this have any correlation? Does this? Here it is again in detail, and there is definitely a correlation with price there. And we'd have to go down to a lower time frame to play around with that and have a look at it. And it's it's an additional indicator. But let's go back to where we are at the moment. We can see we've seen this leg lower this morning, 16.99. Here's the same median line as you've just seen in that big fork, and there are its reaction lines. And here, fork number 3. This is the fork here in this template. These are the reaction lines. Obviously, as we diminish the time frame, go lower. This is from fork number 3. This is the reaction line in that fork. So let's just have a look. Go down to there's our friend. I've just tried to show you the very high time frame, and that's why it's slightly loose on its pivots. But we're looking here at support off this median line on the opening. We'll expect that to be tested. 1696 on the deck contracts, 1696, 1695, and we'll be back with another video to see how we get on. Thanks for watching. Bye now.